Hey, welcome back, man. Welcome back to the channel. Make sure you share, like, subscribe to the channel. This is another reaction video. So this is a banger right here. So, man, I'm gonna let this lady. I'm gonna let her. I got all kinds of stuff. I'm gonna let this woman. Her name is Goddess. Her name is Goddess. Ghetto Goddess. Her name is Ghetto Goddess. Make sure you give her a subscribe or like. I got this off her page. I was just so happy to go through it and see what she got going. And I seen this video and I didn't see it all the way. I just seen some of it, but I'm going to go ahead and react to it. And yeah, I'm just Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's go.
This is what jealousy,
Let's go.
anger, low self-esteem, and no self-control
Wow,
gets you. Now this takes place in Cincinnati,
she named
Ohio.
all kind of stuff.
So,
Okay.
24-year-old Tavia Chapman from Ohio could possibly
hmm
face life in prison if
Make
convicted.
sure you share, like, subscribe on the channel.
On
Make sure
August
you have your
31st,
blunt out. You know what I'm saying? React to
2022,
this video.
Tavia
Comment
dropped
below.
her child's
Make sure you hit that
father,
likes button.
Jawan Khalid Lunsford, off at Kroger. While inside, Miss Chapman decides to invade Mr. Juwan's privacy and go through his phone.
Right.
In her
Why she do that?
search, she found what she deemed to be inappropriate text between him and her sister. Once
That's what she
Juwan
get.
exited the Kroger,
Like,
Miss
why is you
Chapman
going through his
then
phone
decided
for?
to use her van to run down and hit Juwan. As Juwan was exiting
Sheesh.
Kroger, a Mr. Christopher Scott Griffith, who is 58, is using his cane
Wow.
to walk into Kroger.
Mhm.
So
So you
essentially,
telling me that?
he's in the line of fire. He's in the
Wow.
vicinity of this madness.
Wow.
So
So
after she jumps the
wow.
curb and hits
Okay.
Jawan, she also hits this innocent bystander.
So she hit
And
two
from the
people.
video that you're about to see, Mr.
She hit
Griffith, he
the
gets
dude
the full
and
force
the old man.
of the accident. Like literally, she hits him head on. Now, after allegedly hitting both men, she exits her vehicle, leaving her door open, and then attacks Mr. Jawan. Now, all
Oh,
of
she
this
still.
is caught on camera because she's in front of Kroger. In front of a grocery store, she is seen allegedly punching, hitting,
Wow.
and pulling his hair. She
What
is
is going through
literally
her
on
body?
top of
Like,
him,
what is
beating
going
him while
on?
he is down. This is August 31st.
So I want to slow it
Oh,
down
she
here
got the video.
because
Oh, okay.
these are the
I see
two
him walking
victims.
towards
They are
towards.
right in the same
Oh,
line of fire,
oh,
essentially.
oh,
I hate to
oh,
use
and he
that
gets on
wording,
top of the
but
curve.
it
And look
is
at the old.
quite visible that she hit
She's on the
him.
fucking wall of the fucking store
And the fact that she
and ran him.
gets out with no regard to anybody after doing that,
What the fuck?
the people around are even, well,
Damn, she
some of the
beating the
people, because
shit
they
out
were
of
still
him.
pushing his carts here, but
Man, ain't
I just
nobody.
couldn't
What's up with
imagine
the
being
grocery
here
cart do? He ain't
witnessing
doing
this.
shit.
The security card comes out.
Bruh,
It's
what was
as
secret?
if, hey, they didn't train me what to do in this situation. Like, this
Ain't
is
nobody helping her
so
do it. Okay, he tried one
abnormal
over
and
there. He went
so
over there.
chaotic, and just
Like,
nobody
damn.
is grabbing her. But I couldn't imagine being
Wow.
there and just having a crazed woman jumping the curb and acting so
What's
erratically. So,
what the security guard ain't doing shit.
just a prayers to everybody involved.
She
So I
beat the
just want
shit
to
out the
pause
dude.
right here,
Killed old boy
so
as
that we
land
could
right
focus
there.
in on his leg.
I'm looking at the leg. That shit look like a fucking
It's just everything
Eskimo.
seems so
A question
chaotic.
mark.
And then we
He questioned
see
what the fuck she
Miss
did.
Chapman, or allegedly Miss Chapman,
And she tried
exiting.
to
It
start
looks
and
as
get out
if
the
she's
car.
holding the baby that she just left abandoned inside
She had to get
while
in the car.
causing chaos and destruction.
Wow.
But yeah, I just couldn't
Crazy.
imagine
She's a
being here,
crazy
you
woman.
guys.
That's crazy.
The woman who shot this video asked not to be identified, but tells us Chapman was
Let's see why
inside the
not
store
scary ass.
arguing with
Whatever.
one of her victims just minutes before the crash.
Oh, no, I really didn't hear the
Oh,
argument.
it's
I just
neighbors.
heard a lot of yelling. It was mainly the female that I
It
was
was
hearing,
neighbors.
and the
That's
guy
why.
was trying to walk away.
By the time this
Oh,
video
it started at
begins,
home.
he can't walk.
They had picked him up and placed him on a grocery cart, and then that's when everybody realized his leg was broken.
Chapman allegedly gets out of her van and tries to make a break for it before Good Samaritans restrain her.
Okay, well, she's detained. So we see she gets back in the car. The car's disabled. And
Wow.
she then is seen
All the
exiting.
airbags
It
came
looks like
out,
she
and
has
she
the
had a
baby
kid in the
in her
car.
arms.
So
Oh,
she
she
is
definitely gonna. Oh yeah,
detained at
violation.
the scene. She is
She going,
arrested,
man. Hey,
and
man. She gonna
then
finna get the beat,
so this happens at
man. When
about
she in that fucking
8:15
shit, they gonna
p.m.
finna beat the
August
shit out of all the
31st.
mamas in there. They
She
finna beat
gets
the shit out
booked
of her.
in close to
Bitch, over
1
some
a.m.
fucking
September
feelings.
1st. So it's only a few hours, but she
Over
gets
feelings,
booked in
bruh.
10 minutes after Mr. Griffith passes
That's why we
away at
can't
the
have a woman
hospital.
president. I
When
swear.
she goes to court, though, so initially they set a bond. There's a bond of $20,000, I believe. They set the bond,
That's it.
but they did not know at that time that Mr. Christopher Griffith had passed away from his injuries
Oh,
because
wow.
of this incident. I don't want to call this an accident because this is very malicious from what we see.
So her bond was 20K
So
for
when
doing
she
that, for
goes to
hitting over
jail,
with
she
it, but
does not
then
realize, or when she's first arrested, she does not know that she has killed a man. So, okay.
the dude got killed. I
She
mean,
goes to
died in the
Kroger, dropped
hospital.
her baby daddy off. She has a gut feeling, whatever, to look in the phone.
Man,
She
I'm
looks in the
sorry, man. This
phone,
is
finds out
horrible,
he's cheating. Instead of just leaving and leaving him
right?
stranded, I mean, that's the wildest thing she could have did. Is just left his ass up there. But instead of doing that, she feel like she gotta one up him. She gotta teach him a lesson by choosing to
She
play
had to. She
Mario
ran the nigga
Kart
over. She ran him over.
with her 3-ton van in
Man,
front of
no, it ain't 3 times. That's
a
4.
public, normally heavily populated area, which at the time there it just, let's just say it was not a heavily populated area at the
Look
time.
at the
So she
fucking
decides to play
van on
Mario
top
Kart
of the
with her
wall.
child, her newborn
The
baby,
van is on
in the
top of the
car with
wall.
her.
It's on the. It's on the side. It's leaning.
So
Nigga, we
clearly
over
the
sideways,
young
nigga.
lady is not all the way
She hits
there
the wall. How I don't even understand
because
how her
she
boyfriend, whoever,
at the
survived that
time
too.
had a warrant out anyway. They was already looking for her. She was already wanted on an April charge of interference with custody related to another one of her
Wow.
children. A 4-year-old
Man, that
girl,
girl
an
gonna beat
affidavit
her ass
states,
when she get in there.
the child is now in custody with
I
the
bet.
father. But the father allowed Miss Chapman to take their daughter from his home to visit her aunt and uncle on April 1st. But she refused to
Hmm.
return the child. Tavea
Wow.
was advised by a magistrate, by Hamilton County prosecutors, and an HCJFS
So she got kidnapping
caseworker
too.
of her legal obligation to return her daughter to the
So she
custody
got
of
kidnapping,
HCJFS, and
killing,
she still refused to
hitting.
do so. So apparently, she didn't have custody of this. She
Yeah,
lost
she's
custody
gone.
of the
She's
child.
gone for life.
And baby, I don't know. She got a lot going on. She's only 24. This is a lot. This is a whole lot.
Wow.
So she already had
Yeah,
a
y'all
warrant
seen
for
the
that.
video,
In
man.
the
Y'all,
past
man, leave a
year, that
comment
was
down
in a,
below.
this took
Let me
place
know what's your
August
thoughts,
31st.
man.
So the end
Like
of
this is
August.
crazy.
She already had the
Like
warrant
this is this
from
is this
April.
is like
Now in the past year, she was also charged
I'm still mind
separately.
blown. Like she
So in
she hit her dude,
December of
hit the wall, hit the
2021,
wall.
she had a child endangering case where she is accused of hitting
And
a 9-year-old girl with a belt and punching her in the eye. Baby, baby. It doesn't appear that the two,
she
so
don't
the
care.
child endangering case and the
She don't care about none of that.
interference with custody case are with the same child. So this appears to be two separate children. Prosecutors say she's currently held at the
Man,
Hamilton
boy.
County Justice Center.
I always say,
Prosecutors said,
man,
and I went and looked. Yes, she
it
is
ain't
still
good to
there.
always have the kid with the mom.
Um,
Like, what
Now,
is
a lot
she
of
gonna
people have
teach
been
him?
saying that this is ironic. The irony of
Besides
all
sit
of
on the
this is
pot.
that 58-year-old Griffith,
I'm just saying. I'm just
he
saying, man. I'm just talking.
actually okay, so he
Like,
was a
I
audio
mean,
engineer, and he had
it
toured with
have raised the
different
kid. You supposed
artists
to have
such
two
as Aerosmith,
parents.
Prince,
Period. It's just, I don't know. I understand it's hard.
Harry Connick
It
Jr.
is. Both people
In
might mess up in their
2013.
relationship or
He
something
was
happen.
actually
Whatever the case may be,
preparing
and
to
they
go
end up
back on
separating. But
tour when he was in a motorcycle
I know it's
crash
hard
that
to.
left him paralyzed from the neck down. So eventually he recovered, and that is the reason why he was actually
Raise the
walking with a
kid. You
cane.
feel me?
In
Wow.
that
So
time, he
he was just
founded
paralyzed.
a not-for-profit
And he
or
started walking.
a charity called Look Twice Cincy, where he focused on
R.I.P.
raising awareness of driver safety
I'm sorry. Well,
and
hey
helping others
man.
who have been in motorcycle
Make sure
crashes.
you like, share, subscribe on the
Um,
channel, man. This is a
Now
tragedy
it
right
did not
here.
take me long to
A
find
crazy
that he
woman.
was actually
Yes, I'm
loved.
going to
He was
say
very
it.
much loved. So there were
Crazy
3 different
woman.
memorials. His family had a memorial for him.
Got in her
I think
feelings
his brother posted on his
and
Facebook page
did
that
what she,
he
I
did
guess, had
not
to do.
want
I
he didn't
mean,
want a funeral. He didn't
me
want to be
personally, I
buried.
would never do
So
nothing
they were going
like
to
that.
cremate
I
him,
mean, shit.
but they still had a memorial and a
Wow.
remembrance for him.
But
His
hey, man,
family had
check y'all
one.
later, man.
His
Gone.
close friends